Failed North Korean missile exploded within seconds, US says. The current situation on the peninsula is extremely tense, everyone with his dagger drawn would be a fair description, she said. The attempted launch comes 4 days after the North Korea announced it had tested a new rocket engine, describing it as a great leap forward in their missile program. U.S. defense officials told CNN the engine could be used for a long-range intercontinental ballistic missile. North Korea signaled to the south. Against the background of the launch, South Korea and the United States continued their annual Foal Eagle military exercises, which often provoke retaliation from the North Koreans. The Foal Eagle exercises began on March 1 and will end on April 30. The road to Pyongyang is not through Beijing 454. Robert Kelly, Associate Professor of Political Science at Pusan National University, told CNN the latest launch was a signal to South Korea from their northern neighbor. The North Koreans respond to the drills almost every year with some kind of outlash or provocation or something like that, he said. Missile tests are a nice way to send a signal. Speaking to reporters, Hu reiterated China's proposal for an end to the U.S.-South Korean drills in exchange for North Korea halting its nuclear program. We consider the proposal the only correct, fair and reasonable way out of the current dilemma. As the saying goes, let he who tied the bell on the tiger take it off, she said. Second launch in a month. It isn't the North Korea's first launch this month. The country fired 4 intermediate-range ballistic missiles on March 6, which fell into waters off Japan. 3 of them landed less than 200 nautical miles off the Japanese coast, antagonizing the South Korean and Japanese governments. At the time, experts told CNN the rapid series of launches indicated North Korea was speeding up their weapons program, deploying and developing missiles faster. They did a launch in February, they are now launching more in 30 days. That's a third of the time they used to need, Carl Schuster, a professor at Hawaii Pacific University, told CNN at the time. In February, a senior Trump administration official told reporters the U.S. president believed North Korea was the greatest immediate threat to the United States. Kelly said the U.S. was still struggling to find a way to rein in North Korea's aggressive behavior. Ideally we'd find a diplomatic solution, but the North Koreans have to be willing to come around or the Chinese have to twist their arm, and that's what everyone is hoping, he said. Recent failed missile tests. North Korea's missile program may be accelerating quickly, but there have been stumbles along the way, especially with its attempts to launch Mujudan missiles. One thing to know about North Korea's missiles: 103. The Mujudan is an intermediate-range ballistic missile with a range of 2,500 to 4,000 kilometers. 1,500 to 2,500 miles, far enough to reach Japan or Guam. 2 missiles, thought to be Mujudans, failed to launch successfully within 1 week in October. The previous June, of 2 missiles launched, one didn't make it further than 150 kilometers, 93 miles. The other flew 400 kilometers, 250 miles, before falling into the Sea of Japan, also known as the East Sea, which North Korea claimed was a success. Still, both of those were more successful than North Korea's launches earlier in 2016. In May, one Mujudan flew for about 2 seconds before exploding, while an April launch was described by the Pentagon as a fiery, catastrophic failure, according to CSIS. Even the 4 missiles launched this month, which North Korean leader Kim Jong-un appeared to celebrate in state media photos, didn't go off without a hitch. A 5th missile failed to launch as planned. At the time, a U.S. official said the projectiles involved in that test were extended-range Scud missiles. Correction, this article has been corrected to refer to Hua Chunying as a foreign ministry spokeswoman.